All right, we're bringing it back. There's a fat big buck right there. She's fat and big buck, right? All right. Truck didn't make the deadline of the first. That's tomorrow. But I forgot it was a fucking holiday weekend, so it didn't make the cutoff. She's not that far behind. The thing is, I gotta do still the column. I gotta do the gas pedal, and I gotta put it on the rack that the body fucking cart that Freddie made. This is the body rack. There's a fat kid right there, fat humongous motherfucker right there. That is not Freddie. That is Danny. Oh, bye. Yeah, Danny, say hello. Bye. Okay, but Freddie made this for the bed, and he made one for the cab, but we not there yet. I have to raptor liner this shit and Chente AC box, so we're getting it prepped right now. They're gonna wash it and then they're gonna scuff it, but first it's washed because they want to get all this shit, the anti-seize and stuff for the boats. I'm gonna see if he can work with these, because they are on order, but they on back order. So I don't know if he wants to work with these or wait for the new ones. But meanwhile, he can start whatever he has to do on the bed. We got the steps on. Motherfuckers did not match the boat holes that it came with, so we had to make new boat holes. And you can see right there, that motherfucker sticks out a whole lot. And you can see over here, see how it's flush right there, flush. And this one sticks out, a whole finger. Look. So we're gonna let the body man fix that himself, because I don't know with the new ones, if he does wait for the new ones, if they're gonna match. If not, he has to make new holes, elongate it, move it. Doesn't make no sense to me. Other than that, we're just gonna raptor it. Raptor Chentes. This motherfucker's done. We just need the gauge. The gauge was a dud. It never turned on. Never turned on, so it's a dud. And we've been reading the reviews on that gauge, and they say they only last like a month, 2-3 more months, and they die. So he ordered a whole new one. Let's see. But the boost, the solenoid works. Everything works. It's just that the gauge doesn't light up on it. So that's it. I just gotta wire the new, not new, it's the old one, but you can see right there, right here, it's the transmission cooler. See it? And that's it. Motherfucker's done. We just waited on that light, so I installed it. I don't know who the fuck took it off, but they can't find it, so he had to reorder it. I fixed the hood hinges, catch cans on, reservoir is on, the new map, the new LSA map is on there. Everything. I took the console out so they can do the E85 wiring, because the CPU is right there under the console, but I took it out so they can rewire everything. Those loose wires are for the scrambler. The gauge is right there. It just didn't fucking light up. I wired it just how they wanted it, and it doesn't light up. But everything is done on this one. Horacio took his engine fully apart. He has a baby surprise coming now that this motherfucker just made a mess. But we gotta scuff that, get it ready for Raptor, and the bed for Raptor. So I'll bring it back as we start raptoring. All right, we're bringing it back. Gracias. just scuff that area. The bed is semi done. I just need to do a flow coat so it can end right here on the edge. See this edge right here? Because I didn't have the tape on, so because I had the bed down because I was doing the inside. But you can see she's all done, and I just gotta do a flow coat just to make sure everything's covered and get rid of those splotchy areas, because I want it to be fine like that, not thick like that. Fine like that. See the thickness? So I'm just gonna come back from far away, just make sure they all matches. Over there we got like a big splotch because the fucking hose touched the tub, so you can see the big ass splotch right there. Same thing for this one. I just gotta come and do the edge, all the top edge on it, and should be all right. I like that nice uniform one. This one is not uniform, it just has a little splotch right there, and that's it. She's still drying, that's why you're gonna see a little splotches here and there. But we're gonna do a float coat and take care of that. We're gonna do that first. Come over here, do the float coat with the rest of the can, and then we move on to the cab, aligning it. I got the body mount, so I gotta line up the body to the frame. Now I can do the fenders, now I can do the doors, now I can do everything. Built the cart that Freddie made and transferred that body onto the cart. Oh no, you know what? I gotta do the steering column and the steering linkage from the column to the fucking steering rack pedal, and then she can transfer over to the body cart. But her new deadline is the 15th. It gives us 2 extra working days because today, this weekend is Memorial Day. Freddie took off, Steve took off, Horacio's the only one here, but I think he's gonna take off too, and I don't feel like working tomorrow, so it gives me Monday to come back and terminate this one. It just needs a power wire for the transcooler. That's it. That's the pony power and that wire needs, and that one's done. I just waiting on the gauge. But yeah, so let me finish this and I'll bring it back, and then I'll take it to the cab. All right. Yeah, garage. Bringing it back. She is coated. I blended it. It just gotta dry, but she's coated. She's good, and the bed is done. She got the float coat. I covered those 2 little shits that I like. You can see now she looks more. She's still wet. That's why you see a splotch right there. She's still wet there, but now she's more uniform on the texture. That's what I was going for, the texture. But she's done. She's covered all the way here. Right now is the best time to take this masking tape off, and you get a crispy line. See how she's fully coated. Things are nice and uniform. Everything is uniform. You're gonna take it off? Yeah, you can start taking off the tape. And that's it. Oh, inside here. We did inside there too. I don't want to see me. And she's done inside. Yeah. So me and Danny's gonna take a break because it's hot out here. We're gonna let this dry. Oh, Danny took the tape off. You can see a nice crispy line on it. Crispy, crispy, crispy. But right now is the best time to take off the tape. You can take it off later, but it gets hard with the bed liner. But right now, it's the best time. See that? No, that's scrubbed too hard right there. So you can see a crispy line. Right there, you can see it better. this right here, the overspray, you can come and take it off with a little bit of solvent. But the thing is, I'm afraid it's gonna take the paint off of it, the electrical paint that it has for shipping, and we don't want to do that. We would rather let the body man, when he sands, he will sand that, because he still has to sand these big old gumps and shit. He has to fix these big old dents. So I don't know if we're gonna keep these, but I think he's gonna work with those for now and just wait for the other ones, because it still doesn't say when are they exactly gonna ship. It just says back order. So you can see the crispy ass line. See right there, crispy ass line that you can see. But everything is done. Right here, see the crispy line right here. And that's it. But we're gonna let it dry for a good 2-3 days before we even, try to touch it. Right now we're just gonna move it out the way, but we're gonna work on the cab and do the power wire for the fucking fan. Lower the car because it doesn't need to lift no more. Lift the stands no more. And that's about it. Like I said, we just waiting on the gauge on that. Should be getting here on the 5th. Today is the 31st. Right, Danny? Today's the 31st? But it's a day before the 1st. Oh, I think it's the no. I don't know what day we're in. But it's fucking Saturday before Labor Day. So right now Danny's gonna clean so we can go inside, take a break. Lunchtime, Horacio already took off because he had to do he got to do his family thing. Like I said, this one is done. We're just gonna let it dry too before we touch it. And that's it. We're done. All right, we gotta close this video, so we're bringing it back. Bed is done. She's fully done. See, no more spots because she is done. She's been drying for, I want to say, like, we did this Friday? We did this Friday or Saturday? Probably 3 days, I can say. Okay, we aligned the door. We aligned the fender. It shimmed everything. I just don't like this hood. See this big ass gap on this hood right here? And right here, see that? I have to, the body man has to fucking work the shit out of this hood. I align as much as I can. See that? When it closes, I align as much as I can. I just don't like that part right there. The hood sticks out more, but again, it's because of that big ass gap. But that's gonna be the body man, because this is far as back it can go with those hinges. We just gotta do this fender. We ran out of time. We wrapped the line, the inner fenders. Can you see in there? But she's all raptor liner. I just gotta do the floor, the bed floor. Gotta do the bed floor, but I was trying to get that fender on so we can mount this onto the bed, because it's not gonna go back onto the frame. We put the body bushings, so she's now really sitting on body bushings. Right there, see that body bushing? So we did that. I was working on the column, but I don't have the hole saw to drill through the floor. But everything is aligned. These doors are the best that we can get them. But they hit right here. See this right here? They hit right there. See that? But that's the best that we can align. See right there? Perfect alignment. We're all the way through right here, right here, right here. Right here to the body line, and right there it's perfect. It's just the gaps. See the gaps? They have to rework those gaps all the way around. Right here, I don't like how it stays open, and you can see how flat it is. Again, right here, the gap opens again, and then it shuts right there. So they have to work the shit out of this body. But both doors are doing the same thing. They are hitting in the same location. See, this door feels like it's locked, but it's not. See, hitting right there, same location. Can you see? Right there. It's hitting in the same location, but body line, see? And then it gets tight again right there. Right there. Same thing for this. See the body line? And then it opens up again right here. So we just ran out of time for the fender. But it's Raptor, it's over there, right there. It's Raptor. I still gotta run that fucking power wire to remove that gauge, put on the new gauge, but the new gauge is not here. But like I said, she'd be 100% terminated for next weekend, so I can leave to paint on the 15th. I just gotta do that. Start taking out some of the stuff that's gotta get painted with the truck. But I just wanted to terminate this video because I left it hanging because I went in. Remember we said we was going in, but never came back out. I fell asleep. Sun was too hot that I fell asleep. That step, it needs a lot of work, that fucking step. But other than that, she's good. She's beautiful. So we bring it into the next video.